Hello, it's Chris again. It's Friday and we're almost end of September 2022. So what I thought I'd do today is that I actually wrote the email to seek.com.au, right? So this is one of the job search page, website. So I was a bit unhappy because I noticed that whenever I upload my resume, I have a lot of URLs. URLs are something that helps people to click through to a document. For example, let me show you. Yep, here we have a page where we have two links in a Word document, right? So if you click on the links, you'll be able to see that it has this HTTPS to yahoo.com and the same with Google. So all these are what we call embedded URL links. Normally in a document like Word, we use this to help the reader to go to the website where the reference is pointed out. Quite useful if you're doing resumes because sometimes you need to show the potential employer about the things that you have done. For example, some website or stuff like that. Okay, just let me go back. So we are back to my email to seek.com.au. So they told me that Chris, they remove it because there's a security risk to the employers using our services. I mean that is understandable because sometimes there are actors that uses malicious link like phishing to catch the employers. But most of the time, if you open a document today, it will be under a browser. There's a lot of browsers such as Chrome, whatever, that usually tells you whether it's safe or not to click on something. Even Outlook, if you buy the subscription for Outlook, they also tell you that. So basically, I'm not saying it's not relevant. It is still relevant, but most of us will have some brains whether to click or not to click through. And sometimes, even in the Word document itself, they will tell you that you can press Control to see whether you want to click through or not. That kind of stuff. It's not like it's not it's still a security risk, but it's not so risky anymore. Obviously, when you get an email from somebody that you do not know, you shouldn't click through. But if it's in a document itself, then most of the time your virus scanner or whatever you have in the machine will have scanned that document and tells you whether it's safe or not safe. Okay. Anyway, so let me continue. So, so this is where the seek.com.au page is. So this is where it happens, right? So it says add resume. So you just, in this case, I will just use a test. So you just browse for your resume, right? So we just upload it as a resume because that is the file that has links before, right? So it's scanning. So it's here, okay? So that's what happened. You can download this document. This is the test, right? So you will see all the links are gone. So this is the document that was downloaded just now after uploading it. If you see, you can't do anything. It becomes a text, right? It becomes a text. Compared to the original document, just a minute. So this is the original document again. You can see there's underline and you can actually see the link. Uh, right, you can see the link. And after you upload to seek.com.au, it will come back like this. Like this. It becomes a plain text. Okay, so that's the thing. So if you spend a lot of hours doing your resume, you will come back with this. So it's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, this is the policy by SIG, fine. But the issue I had with them was that they should have informed me much earlier, like right up front, right? Okay. So let's see whether they have done that or not. So this is their email. They say they removed the links on resume because of malicious links and security risks. All right. I have no issue with that. So I wrote back to them and said, okay, I know the reason why, but my complaint is that you should have given notice to users like myself, because that's what we need to know. If you're going to tell us upfront, right? So this is great. So so I expect them to tell me upfront. So they did. So this guy Justin wrote back and said, "Hey, Chris, you should have read this part." So he said, "I understand your frustration." Well, it's more than frustration, Mike, and I agree that it should be could be more prominent. But he was saying that it's actually mentioned in the application. We remove external links from documents to adhere to our security standards. Okay, so he pointed out where you can find this. It's right here under protect your privacy. Right, so let's go and have a look whether it's prominent enough or not, according to Justin. Right. So this is the page where it's on seek.com.au. If you notice, you don't see anything. What you can see is that after you press read more, right? Read more. And then it says that by uploading, you agree to our privacy statement, and then out of nowhere it says, in application, we remove the external links from documents to adhere to our security standards. So this should be clearly up here, written up here. Because first of all, it's not a privacy matter. It's not, it's security. If it's security, then it shouldn't be protect your privacy. It should be somewhere here. Because people need to know, because a lot of resumes have URL links, and if you don't tell people like me, because the only reason why I brought this up is because one of the potential employers, right, got back to me and said, Chris, hey, there's a lot of problem with your resume. I can't even click any one of them. The links, you say there are links, right? I can't even click any one of them. So I was a bit embarrassed. So I thought, what happened? So I decided to find out, and this is what I found out. Seek.com.au actually removes all your URL links, all of them, even the profile. Like, it's too long to go into it, but even your profile page, they remove it. So basically, it's a text document. So if you want somebody to use a text document, because they convert everything to text, then you shouldn't allow people to upload in PDF or doc or docx, because the reason why we use a PDF and docx is because it makes it look nicer. But once you remove everything, it looks like text document. So you might as well tell the person to use text document. Okay, folks, that's it. Thank you very much. Thank you.